So I am happy to introduce our presenters for today, and I will sort of moderate and sort of move us along and keep time. And remember, Emma is asking that if you think of something and you have a great question or a comment, pop it in the chat, but then we'll collate the questions and then we'll have a really nice discussion once all of the presenters have had a chance to show you what they're working on today. So our first presenters come from the School of Nursing. Alison Simpson and Kylene Abraham are going to share with us how they've been really creative and used iMovie to create trailers for a classroom activity. So I'll turn it over to Alison and Kylene.
All right, so Kylene and I this semester, there's been a lot of changes in the hospital and with COVID and things that our students can do and not do. And so we ended up finding out that our students weren't going to be able to spend as much time in clinical, and we thought we would try and come up with some things they can do virtually in a different type of setting. So we came up with the idea to do for their lab an escape room that they would do virtually on Zoom in small groups with their clinical instructors. So in developing the escape room, we kind of thought, well, how could we start it? What would be a fun way to get them excited about doing this kind of solving puzzles and putting clues together, information that they would need to escape from our developing room. So we started off with an iMovie little trailer, and that's how they are introduced to the escape room. So we just used our iPads. We went into school one day, took a bunch of pictures, sat down and used, within iMovie, you have, there's templates that you can choose. And so we just chose one that we thought would be fun, that goes along with kind of trying to escape like an adventure. And, it was fairly easy. Well, maybe easy isn't the right word, but and Kylene can pop in, but it helps you. It's very intuitive. It gives you lines, and you kind of make up the words you want, but it helps you move that process along. And then we just picked the photos that we thought went well and created it. What else do you want to add, Kylene?
Pretty much covers it. It makes you think differently with COVID. It's made us think better and be more intuitive what we need to use. And the other thing we were able to do with incorporating the video in the escape room was we had to come up with all these multiple skill kits that the students were practicing their skills at home. So we were able to build that as well into our escape room. One of the challenges we've had, if anybody who's done escape rooms before, would you please tell me how I can stop every clinical instructor from changing the escape and putting in clues and answers, and they somehow lock it. So I don't know how to do that. We were able to use a lot of resources from, of course, I asked my nieces who are in college, so they all know how to use Google Forms really well. So I think it worked really well. We're starting to get feedback from the students. We used it last week. I think we need to find out for sure how if they've liked it or not. But the video is pretty intuitive. I had done one over the summer when I did the Apple class, and I had done one for my family, just kind of like, because we couldn't go on vacation. So I had to kind of play with it there. So this one, we thought we'd share you're interested in seeing what we did with our video. So we'll share it with you.
Okay. So now I just need to share my screen, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Telling you, I'm still learning all of this. All right. All right, so now let me find my movie.
That's our
That's it.
movie. That's it.
So Allison and Kylene, after you created that, is that what kicks off? I know I'm not supposed to ask a question. Is that what kicks off your assignment?
Yes.
It kicks off, they read that, then they just click next. They have they have some rules. Shar was able to give us some really good resources to access through the ANPD. And we were able to kind of follow their template and how to to develop it. The trailer works really well to start it. We didn't do a trailer at the end. We thought about it, but we didn't. We used a lot of the pictures that I had taken with students who had done on global trips, because obviously they weren't around in January, and they all agreed to have their photos taken. So it was an easy fit to be able to do that with the students. You know, moving forward, it'd be nice to get them actually doing different labs throughout the semester, but since we didn't know we were going to do this until like 2 days before.
It was fun though. I think we had fun making it. I mean, we really were goofing around, you know, taking our pictures and, you know, running through doors, and we didn't, because you don't know how the pictures are exactly going to be set up, you know, so it was fun.
Mhm.
And it really, we had the whole thing done in what, two hours?
Mhm.
Kind of, do you think?
Yeah, it was about 2 hours.
Yeah, so, but the certainly the templates are extremely helpful because then you're just following through that. So yeah, it was fun. So we're looking forward to seeing if what the students thought, and get feedback from them and see if it's something we want to continue, you know, moving forward. So yeah. Thank you.
Video, yes. Escape room, probably no.